더 머메이드 마스크 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 나왔죠. 탱글타워의 후속작이죠. 이번엔 무려 한글이 지원이 됩니다.
It's Sally. She's fast asleep. To be fair, it is 4 in the morning. I agreed to stay awake and see if anyone shows up. So far, nothing. It's some book Sally's been reading. She insisted that we bring it with us, although I'm not sure why.
이거 꼬라지 보니까 그거네요. 크툴루네요.
X at the helm. Looks like Sally's read through. I wonder what's so interesting about it. There's nothing written on the barrels. I'm sure they were once filled with some kind of wonderful, unsanctioned local ale. Fishing trips. On board the dearest Selena. I'm guessing that's the name of the ship. Enquire with Felicia Stonetop at the bar, or with Sylvia Seafoam at the harbor. It's what remains of the stone. Looks like it's been... Although I don't have any point of reference. Maybe it looked like this when it was still open. Bar stools. The wood is rotting, so I've strategically chosen not to sit on them. It's the case file. The reason we're here. It was left for us right here on the bar.
For Detective Grimoire. 그리모어 손편지 한 장과 사진 두 장이 있고요. 살인사건 피해자는 마그누스 모르투가 함장, 39살, 모르투가 잠수함 내 환상극장에서 죽었고요. 스스로 문을 잠갔습니다. 밀실이네요. 밀실 살인이고요. 바닥에 등을 대고 홀로 누워 있었으며 목에 베인 상처가 있었지만 날붙이는 발견되지 않았습니다. 석조가마솥 하나를 제외하고는 빈 공간이고 이제 가마솥은 왜 있는지 모르겠지만 잠금이 풀린 적이 없었는데 풀린 상태입니다. 서폼 함장이 이제 서명을 했습니다. 모르투가 이것의 함장이네요.
As far as I know, that's who hired us. But where are they now? Where's Sally? What do you think? Great contribution.
마그누스 모르투가의 전 함장이죠.
I thought I heard something outside. Hello? There's nothing written. I'm sure they were once filled. Sally, wake up. We have to go.
Why?
Because there's an eerie green
No,
light.
that's a pretty good reason. I'll get up.
I think it's time to move around. Use the map button in the bottom left. I think to move around. Use the map button. Are you awake?
I thought I was, but maybe not. Maybe this is my dream.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what Dream Grimoire would say.
Are you awake?
I thought I was.
It's not a dream.
That's exactly what
It's a signpost. The
Drummond Shipyard, Seafoam Harbor,
Grips Emporium, Stonetop Inn, the Silkworm Spectator.
Fortuna Hall Theater, Silkworm on Sea.
None of those places are open, so we don't have to worry.
Good, because I've forgotten them all already.
A large stone statue on top of a fountain.
It looks like a fisherman wrestling with some kind of dragon.
It says right here, the Silkworm Serpent.
It can't be a serpent. It has legs.
Right?
It's a billboard for a theater.
Baroness Fortuna presents Fortuna Hall. Performing tonight, Waylon Wolf.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go. Also, the sign is several years old. There's something in the water.
What is it?
I don't know, but whatever it is the source of the green light.
오.
It's the stone top emblem,
It's
I guess.
not. Why would it be a snowman?
All right, then, what
I
is it?
think it's 3 stones stacked on top of
Oh,
each
that
other.
actually does make more sense. That must be the logo for Mr. Grip's Emporium. I think it's a hot air balloon.
I've always wanted to go in a hot air balloon.
Well then, you're in the right place at the wrong time. There's an old lighthouse.
Can
up
we
on-
go up to the top?
Do you have permission from the lighthouse keeper?
No.
Then no.
Silkworm on.
A ghost town?
I just meant since, it's abandoned. But yeah, there might be ghosts.
A large stone
It looks
ceiling.
can't be.
Light?
The stone top,
It's
and
the-
therefore the best. The stone top and
It's the only inn.
and therefore the best.
Is that?
A submarine. I think I can see someone standing on the deck.
Maybe we should go take a look. There's an
Can
old...
we
Do
go?
you?
No.
Then no.
Let's take a look around first.
There's nobody
The
here.
door's open. Somebody must have opened it
Does
up.
that constitute an invitation? An old wooden boy. Face.
This is where the green light. I noticed it started to fade as soon as we stepped onto the deck.
So it's a boy that doubles.
The opposite, really. A lighthouse warns you to stay away. There's a chain connecting.
So when the foredeck is underwater, the boy floats up above it?
That explains how we saw the green light before.
An old rowing boat.
Or
Or what?
it only has one oar.
Oh! Looks like it initially said Seafoam, but that got crossed out and now it says Mortuga. I'm getting mutiny vibes from this. I don't know about you.
It's the wrong way around.
What?
Take another look at the case file.
모르투가가 먼저였죠. 모르투가가 죽고 C4 함장이 됐습니다.
There's nobody.
door's
Does
somebody.
that constitute an invitation? It's Don.
I mean, the bother.
Oh no!
Because we're going inside the submarine.
Oh yeah. I can see there's another deck back there.
Presumably, that's the aft deck. Also.
Yeah, let's go with aft. The coastal rocks that curve around the bay.
Oh
of
wait, is it a bay or a
A
gulf?
gulf would be deeper. Or
Secret geography nerd.
what did you say?
Huh?
I didn't understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, weird.
Are you okay?
Yeah. There's nobody.
door's a
Does
somebody.
that constitute? Ready, Sally? What's at the bottom of the ladder?
can't see. It's pitch black.
Should we go back up?
Oh, wait, I think there's a lever. This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first. This is and the first. I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we end up having to stay the night.
Sally, we are not staying overnight on the murder submarine.
But I brought my toothbrush. It's like an old-fashioned drawing.
I don't see any drawings.
It's short for withdrawing. As in...
I actually never knew that.
I cleaned the couch.
What?
If we
Sally,
end up, I brought my toothbrush.
a glass of wine.
Ominously left half finished.
Maybe the wine was corked.
Ominously corked.
What's in the frames?
They're just ocean landscapes.
There's an old-fashioned speaker
It's
mount.
the kind of music you'd hear at a
I
fancy.
hear it.
But the vampires are all wearing masks, and there's one guy who's secretly...
Sally,
Whoa.
what is that?
그녀. 정체를 알 수 없는 생명체를 묘사한 커다란 그림이고요. 황동 명판에는 그녀라는 단어만 새겨져 있습니다. 명판을 그림에 직접 붙여놨어요.
The candles are actually lit. Some of them, anyway.
I'm guessing this place hasn't booked its quarterly fire safety inspection.
I think this door...
I want to go into the...
Well, you can't. It's locked.
I wanted
Well,
to...
you can't. It's taped up on
You
the...
don't need to come in here. The crime scene is one floor down at the very back of the submarine. Captain Seafoam.
Thanks for the directions, I guess.
Do you get the sense that the captain is hiding from us?
Why would they do that? It's
You don't
taped.
mind? Do you
Thanks.
get
Why
this-
would they do that?
This is...
And the
And
first.
the first. This is the weirdest submarine I've ever been on.
And the first?
And the first. Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything
Let's
else.
head to the crime.
Let's go to the crime scene before we do anything else.
It's a big metal statue. Of
There's a cabinet built into it, but I think it's pufferfish.
a timeless classic.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral are marine animals, dude.
What? Pots and pans for cooking.
This looks like dead coral.
Is coral ever alive?
Coral-
What?
A wooden chandelier.
There's a metal sculpture of a serpent.
Better not touch it. Probably a load-bearing serpent.
Wait. Are these windows?
Both. It's a good idea, since you'd never get any natural light.
Playing cards.
Looks like someone got dealt a bad hand.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I just thought that would sound cool.
A little pot with a red crayon and a blue crayon.
You're not going to pick it up?
No?
$10 says this turns out to be an important clue.
You're on.
3 tables, arranged into a Z shape.
It's actually more like an S from this
Oh,
side.
maybe they were trying to write my name, but they ran out of tables. I guess this is the mess hall.
It is kind of a mess, yeah. Pots and pans for cooking. Hey, it's a
We
kitchen.
didn't have
What?
Nothing.
A picture.
Delightful.
A picture.
Delightful. I guess this is
It is kind of a mess, yeah. Pots and pans for cooking. It's a big. metal-
There's a cabinet. Nope.
4 dials with a window. Turning each dial rotates
What
the
do those numbers mean, though? That's not it.
Some of the shapes might not be visible, but if you turn the dials
I
over,
noticed the shapes are all triangles, squares, and what's the one called with 5 sides?
Pentagon.
Got it.
Nice work.
The little cabinet opened.
Anything in there?
변의 개수였죠. 세 종류의 알약에는 발생 유리병. 아, 나 넓기도 해라.
A picture.
Delightful.
Let's head to the crime scene first. So, this is where Magnus Mortuga died. It's just like the case file said. He landed
He was
on-
killed by getting cut across the neck.
Yeah, you can see that's where the blood came from.
But there's no weapon, no knife or anything.
Nothing.
There's a little broken bottle on the floor.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died.
환상극장 바닥에 깨진 채 발견된 작은 유리병. 보랏빛 액체에서는 식물 향이 나고요. 라벨에는 달 그림이 그려져 있습니다.
Someone's taped the drawing to the wall, although it's upside down.
I think it's supposed to be a poster.
거꾸로 붙어 있는 환상극장 파이프의 손 그림 포스터.
Someone's hung up. It's tied to the wall right now, but looks like it could be
No,
drawn.
like a theater curtain. Finally, something to justify the name of the room.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool. I don't.
It's a little window, looks out into the endless, dark void of the ocean.
Why did you phrase it like that?
I don't know. There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
정사각형의 낡고 두꺼운 범프. 환상극장 벽에 걸려있던 걸 발견했다.
There's a cloth hanging up on the wall.
It's a heavy bulkhead door.
There's
See,
actually a wheel on both sides of the door.
so I could lock it or unlock it from either side.
If you were strong enough, maybe.
Ouch. Someone's hung up a banner with the words Illusion Theater painted on it. What's the illusion, I wonder?
You know, I think this room's had some kind of rebranding.
Rebranding from what?
Possibly nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
So, this is just like the case file said. He landed.
He was killed by getting...
Yeah.
But there's no...
Nothing. There's a wooden panel.
Can you see anything?
No, it's too dark.
It's a little window. Looks out into the... I don't
What?
know.
This is the cauldron.
Not quite what I was expecting.
고대로부터 전해진 듯한 석조 가마솥. 환상극장 속 모르투가의 시신 앞에서 발견. 가마솥의 반짝인 내부에는 깊이 긁힌 자국이 여러 개 나 있다. 외부에는 조류와 따개비가
The case file
군데군데
said it had never been unlocked.
붙어 있다.
This place gives me the creeps. That cauldron especially. I keep staring into it like I'm going to see something. But it really does seem to be empty.
To quote from the case file, Motuga had locked himself in the room. It was later forced open, and the body was discovered.
So Mortuga was alone in a locked room. A very small locked room. There really isn't anywhere for a murderer to hide.
I'm not so sure. I think there is a hiding place. Magnus Mortuga unlocked the cauldron and was killed by what was inside.
I really don't think a person would fit in that cauldron. And didn't they say it had never been unlocked before? If that's true, there couldn't have been anyone in there.
Right, I agree. I don't think it was a person.
Then what?
I don't know. But you have to wonder why it was kept locked in the first place. I'm guessing there was something pretty bad in there.
Look, Mortuga died from a cut across his neck, not from some vague paranormal entity. Unless you're suggesting it was a vague paranormal entity with a knife?
Did you get a good look at the inside of the cauldron? There was something I noticed.
The scratch marks.
제1장 가마솥의 저주.
It's a heavy bulkhead
There's
door,
actually a
so
wheel
I
on-
could lock it or unlock it from either side.
If you
Ouch. The stool's
Doesn't it look
Sally.
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
The stools, but
It
not
looks exactly like the bar stools.
자, 여러 군데를 가볼까요? 어이구.
an eerie painting of a girl standing in the woods. It is just a painting, right?
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe. It's a seahorse rocking horse. Oh, can I ride it?
I don't know. Are you a small Victorian child?
Yes. It's a magic vanishing cabinet.
I think it's just a wardrobe. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's empty.
Vanished.
An eerie painting is.
Sure. Maybe. No. Maybe.
It's a model submarine.
I think it's a doll's house.
A page ripped out of a newspaper. A walking stick, standing up by itself.
I think it's part of an illusion.
What illusion?
Invisible man, maybe?
I don't see it. Hey, look, Sally. It's a giant dice.
Die.
What did I do? It's a wooden chest.
What's all this stuff on?
제니퍼와 마거릿은 인형이 너무 크지도 작지도 않는 패트리샤를 질투에 찬 눈빛으로 바라본다.
Nope.
First things first.
Right. Surely it's the key to know.
이거 아니야? 제니퍼와 마거릿은 인형이 너무 크지도 않은 패트리샤를 질투에 찬 눈빛으로 바라보고 있죠. 크고지도 작지도 않아.
That's not it.
So, the 6 cards can be put in pairs, and then the glass lenses change.
이게 아니라고?
Nothing.
2 of the lenses use, and the other 2 use a kind of fisheye effect.
Nothing.
2 of the lenses, and the other 2 use a kind of fisheye effect.
Oh, that was it.
아이 뭐야? 아까 거랑 똑같잖아요.
Nice work.
It opened.
What's in there?
에.
It's a magic
I
vanished.
Now, I heard if you cut a starfish
Yeah,
in
I can
half...
do
Also,
that.
they have no brain and no blood.
Yep, ditto.
Now, I heard
Yeah.
if you...
I can do that too.
Also, they have no brain and no blood.
Yep, ditto.
The lamp fell over.
Wow, you really are a detective.
An old-fashioned chalice room with an...
Currently being used as a magician's workshop.
Anyone important in those photos?
I don't think so.
Good. Fish hanging from the ceiling.
It's like we're underwater.
We are underwater.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, sir?
Two strangers, emissaries from the world above.
Yeah, hi. I'm Detective Lamar, and this is Sally.
State your business, and speak only the truth.
Well, we're here on the request of the captain.
Impossible. The captain is dead. Unless you received a missive from beyond the veil. I should have foreseen this, but now that I'm faced with it, it seems inevitable.
No, sorry, she meant the new captain. Captain Sifo.
Cynthia?
She's asked us to investigate the murder of Magnus Mortuga. We have to talk to all the suspects.
Speaking of, can I ask your name?
Zacharias Zephyr, the Dream Doctor.
A dream doctor? I don't think I've met one of those before.
That is correct, you have not. I alone hold the title.
Because you made it up?
That is correct.
So, Dr. Zephyr, what does a dream doctor do exactly?
He studies the parapsychological qualities of dreams.
Parapsychological?
Now, that's like psychics and telepathy and stuff, isn't it? How does that relate to dreams?
Dreams are transmissions comprised of spirit energy from another dimension.
Oh, sure. I mean, that's common knowledge.
What kind of other dimension?
Spirit energy originates in the spirit realm, of course.
Like the afterlife?
That is but one of many names.
So, have you made any kind of discoveries or breakthroughs?
Nothing I can meaningfully explain to you in your current state.
What about all this stuff in here? What does it all do?
Specialist instruments, most of them too complex or too subtle for you to comprehend.
I don't know. It mostly looks like a bunch of old junk.
It is an unrivaled collection of rare artifacts.
Alright, what's the rarest thing you've got?
My rarest items are not for the viewing public.
Okay, now I have to see what they are.
The pull of the unknown. I realized I should have lied and showed you something of middling rarity to throw you off the scent.
Lesson learned, huh?
How come there's a room like this in the submarine anyway?
When I arrived, it was but a simple infirmary. After I set up my equipment, we renamed it the Dream Chamber.
And how long have you been here?
I was the first person to be invited on board. I joined Magnus here shortly before the submarine's maiden voyage.
So, presumably, you know why Mortuga became a submarine captain?
Why?
Yeah, like, where was he going? What was he doing?
He simply told me he'd acquired a submarine and would be living in it for an undisclosed amount of time.
That's all he told you? Yet surely there was more to it.
I don't doubt it. He was a man of secrets, every bit as much as I.
So when you started off, it was just the two of you. But now it's, what, 8 people?
We were 9 souls, now 8. I'm not counting either of you.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did Mortuga want so many people on the submarine?
Only a few of them were invited on board by Magnus like I was. The others crossed paths with him merely by the winds of fortune. The last dream before waking. A single phase. Non-lucid. Focus is soft but heavy. All is dark. The endless void. A low voice speaking a forbidden language. Emerging from the beshroudo of the night black sea. A face. Larger than I had known a face could be. I wake. The room is bathed in green light.
A green light? Like from the wooden boy?
Not dissimilar, but 1,000 times more potent. I leave my chambers, heading for the airlock in which I have some business. I meet Cynthia in the parlor as she emerges from the control room. I notice she is clutching the ship's compass. She also appears visibly upset. Like me, Cynthia's on her way to the lowest deck. She departs and I follow behind. I wait as Cynthia converses with Madame Tadpole at the base of the second ladder. Madame Tadpole ascends the ladder. She is moving with haste and purpose. She requests that I go immediately to the storeroom at the end of the corridor.
Did you go?
As soon as I concluded my business.
Which was?
Nothing of great import, merely something I needed to collect from the airlock.
So you went to the airlock, and then you went to the storeroom?
I did, right after I stopped off at my chambers. You understand I first needed to return certain items to their designated storage locations, after which I truly did do as Madame Tadpole had requested. I did ultimately regret my dallying. As it transpired, she had wished to inform me of Magnus Mortuga's death, and there his body lay, in the shadow of his stone cauldron, his blood pooling beneath him. A potent unease was already germinating amongst the group. Doubts were beginning to be sown, and fingers were beginning to point. Magnus Mortuga was a man of great will and great strength. It is hard, still, to accept that he has left us.
How did you meet Mortuga?
It was on my first visit to Silkworm many years ago. I was merely passing through, so I stayed at the inn where Magnus was working at the time.
So Mortuga was just an innkeeper at this point?
Not even. The innkeeper was a woman named Felicia Stonetop. Magnus merely worked under her charge. The two of them split their time between running the inn and running a small sailing ship.
Sounds like quite a nice life.
So, Dr. Zephyr, I'm guessing you don't have an actual doctorate.
Correct. I walk not the path of formal academic recognition, not for lack of trying, you understand. 8 separate institutions turned me away, asserting that my ideas were, quote, incompatible with our modern world. They forget, of course, that the modern world is a fleeting and ever-changing thing. Indeed, all of history's greatest scientists battled with such short-sighted stubbornness.
So, you want to be one of history's greatest scientists?
Is that so much to ask?
I mean, yeah, it might be.
So then how did you end up studying dreams?
It was the result of acquiring a particular specimen. It opened up new ways to study the subconscious mind.
A specimen? Like what? An animal?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a lizard floating in a jar of formaldehyde.
Something like that.
So, what are you working on now? Here in your dream chamber?
I'm studying subconscious spirit transmissions, analyzing their meaning, their intention.
Do you need to be in a submarine to do that?
Of course not. However, positioning myself here affords me other opportunities.
Like what?
The possibility of studying the most important specimen of all. If her transmission could be analyzed, interpreted, it would be an unparalleled discovery.
Her?
She is all that stirs in the minds of men that they shall never know. A being known only as the Mermaid.
A person?
I've told you all I know.
Then apparently you don't know much at all.
Correct. That belonged to Magnus Mortuga, but I suppose it should pass along to Cynthia.
Cynthia doesn't get all of Mortuga's stuff just because she took over as captain, surely?
Of course not. However, I imagine at some point Cynthia may wish to unlock the captain's cabin.
She'd need a glass eyeball to do that?
Naturally. While it holds the pretense of being an eyeball, in truth, it is a key. This is where I first learned about Miss Silkmoth and her residence at the Fortuna Hall Theater.
This was after you'd started living in the submarine.
Correct.
So Mortuga had the newspaper on board with him?
Only this solitary page. Before we left port on the submarine's maiden voyage, Magnus asked a favor of me. He wished for me to venture into the Stonetop Inn, collect this cauldron, and bring it on board.
Why couldn't he do it himself? He'd have been strong enough, surely.
I'm not sure exactly. I was already preparing to bring a large amount of heavy equipment on board. I suppose Magnus considered it logical to fold the cauldron into that set.
Was it shut? And locked?
Shut locked and covered with the sailcloth. Magnus never told me what he kept inside it, if that's what you're asking. It's the cloth that Magnus used to cover the cauldron,
Why would he need to keep it covered?
either to keep it away from prying eyes, or perhaps he concealed it for his own benefit. As good as they were, it was not Miss Silkmoth's politricks that interested me. Rather, I was interested in the base mindset they were a symptom of. In particular, her ruminations upon the great unknowns of life and death. There are clues to it, right here. Look at the choice of words. Unfathomable, inconceivable. And on the reverse, you need only look at the chosen subject matter for her newest work.
It's a Grim Reaper. Dr. Zephyr, is this yours?
I don't immediately recognize it.
You sure? It really looks like something that'd belong to you.
Of course, I do concede that I have many similar bottles here in my dream chamber, so it's wholly possible that it originated in my collection.
Nice answer. Totally non-committal.
Bottled sunlight. It appears somebody's looking to protect themselves from vampires.
There's no vampire on board, is there?
Of course not.
What about Mortuga?
I'll admit, it was a rumor for a time. I believe this to be a depiction of a being known as the Mermaid. However, I've nothing to compare it with, as it's the only depiction I know of.
It doesn't look much like a mermaid.
It doesn't look much like anything, really. Except for the fact it's got a face. At least, I think that's a face.
Stories alluding to such a being were the reason I traveled to Silkworm in the first place. However, I was disappointed to discover that nobody in town seemed to know what I was talking about. It seems to be a secret held by only a very select few.
How long has this been chained to the foredeck? Do you know?
Since the conception of the submarine, as far as I know. The conception of its current incarnation, I should say. The wider history of the vessel reaches back a good deal further, of course. It seems our collective fate hangs on the outcome of your investigation.
I guess.
This is a good thing. It is high time for a shifting of the tides.
What do you mean?
There are too many souls aboard this ship, many of them seeking things they shall not find. A bit of light reading,
It's a book about a hex.
So I see. A charming pulp adventure by the looks of it.
It's a weird crisp.
It is the
if
fall.
you say so.
It's a weird glass bottle.
It is the-
Yeah, I knew that. Big glass bell jars.
If I had a penny for every time we go somewhere and there's big glass bell jars with creepy things inside.
And it's a weird metal helmet.
It is the dream helmet.
Of course it is. What's on those walls?
Sacred
Is
geometry.
that a heavy metal band?
I mean, probably.
What's on those
Sacred
walls?
geometry. I mean, probably.
What's on those walls?
Sacred
Is that a
geometry. I
heavy-
mean, probably.
It's a big
All
dome.
the light coming from the top it gives the whole room. I wonder how it gets in
Yeah, I would recommend that you don't wonder about that.
a set of small.
Poison?
Might just be perfume.
I'll meet you in the middle at...
No.
6 bottles.
I guess each bottle has